Hello, it's me, Tara, the Mudcreek Stitcher. I am back sooner than planned. What's happening? I don't know, but I was on 2 weeks ago and I'm like, I got a Bible study done and it's loading right now and I'm going to go ahead and do a Flosstube. So crazy girl here. So this is Flosstube number 19. Welcome all of you who've been viewing me and watching me. This is coming up to a 1-year anniversary. People call it a Flossiversary. And I started in November, and goodness, November is almost here. So thank you to those who've liked and subscribed to watching me blabber on about my love of cross stitch, because apparently there's a lot of nutty people out there that love it as well. So I just want to thank you. I got the chance to meet a viewer, and that was very exciting. We are trying to connect. I hope we can connect, and just would love it if we could chat, and I hope she and I can get together and stitch one of these days. And speaking of getting together and stitching, has anybody signed up for the Jingle Ball? I signed up after last year listening to everyone talk about it. I'm like, this is something I can handle. With, the constraints of my job, things are very difficult. If you don't know, I'm a second grade teacher. It's hard to get substitutes. In fact, our fourth grade teacher, one of her kids, she's got 3, was puking all week 2 weeks ago. Poor little guy, 4 years old. Could not find a sub one of those days. I don't know what she did. So sub shortages are real. It is a concern. So if I can avoid missing school, I try to, but the Jingle Ball. I went ahead and put in for a personal day off on Friday, December 1st for the Jingle Ball, because I'm like, I want to be well rested. I want my house all cleaned. I'm one of those people. I like to clean on Saturdays, but I'm going to do it on Friday, and I just want to enjoy. And my husband was like, well, what if you're sick? You know what? It's on Zoom. So if I'm sick, I can, take the camera off my face. I can mute and just listen. So yeah, I've got it all worked out, and I could be puking in a bucket and still be watching. Maybe more than you wanted to know. But anyways, the cost is $10. I do believe it's still open to register. You just need to go on to Jingle Ball. It's all over any Flosstuber Facebook. I will put a link down below to it. I'm excited. So I'm excited to see other stitchers. I am taking one class. It is the Frosted Pumpkin. I'm kind of curious about Frosted Pumpkin. I like some of their stuff. I've never tried it. And so the pattern they sent out is very simple. If I can figure out how to put a picture in here, I will. It's simple. Looks like it'll be easy little ornament finish. I will probably change the colors though. I don't really like the colors. Maybe I'll change my mind. I don't know. So anyways, I am excited for that, for the Jingle Ball. Been seeing lots of pictures from different Flosstubers of all the cross-stitch retreats, and let me tell you, I am envious, I am jealous, and I am happy for you all, and I wish I could go to a cross-stitch retreat. So the Jingle Ball will be as close as I can get. But one of these days, I will get there, just like all of you. I'm sure you're like, someday I will get there. Or some of you are like, just go. I hope to. Okay. Just trying to gather my thoughts. So I talked about that. Yeah. Nothing else really new in our lives. It snowed. We got 3 inches of snow last night, and all of our corn is not picked, as many people, they're harvesting. They're in the middle of harvesting. So it's really weird to see the snow next to the corn. So I went and took a picture of that, and I talked about that on my Bible study video too. So I took a picture of that, and I'll put that in here probably at the beginning, and just so you can see it, or the end. I don't know. So it is kind of a weird time, but it is Nebraska. It is what it is. And then next week is supposed to get back into the 60s again. So it's just crazy weather. All right. And try to think. I have been watching a lot of Flosstubes, as always. Let me just pull up some here that I can recommend. And, well, actually, this morning I started watching Lori Holt's Sew Your Stash series. If you've not watched it, I love her. I want to be in her house. I want to see what it's like. I want to live that dream. She's just amazing. So I was watching actually that this morning, the Sew Your Stash series, and then I decided this morning I think I'm going to go back and watch all of her cross stitch Flosstubes, because I started watching them when I first got back into cross stitch, and I don't think I appreciated it enough, and I don't think she has that many. So I'm going to go back, I think, and watch it again. As always, I love the Saltbox Stitcher. Sorry, I'm going to turn my volume down. Saltbox Stitcher. If you've not watched her, Carol in Jacksonville, Florida, she is a hoot. I'm just waiting for my phone to quit. There she is there. If you've not watched Carol, she's so much fun. I try and share who I'm watching on Facebook from time to time if I think about it. Prolific Stitcher. Worked with one of the Blackbird designers. I can't remember if it was Alma. It might be. Had a chance to work with them. And then I found a new gal. I mean, there's so many lovely new gals. Let me find her. I'm scrolling. Wait for it. Oh, where's she at? I was just looking at her. I love Lala D's stitches. She's really good. Stitching by the Shore. Oh, I can't find her. I'll just scroll. Sweetwater Stitcher. I always watch her. Just Keep Stitching. I know you guys are like, we don't care. Has anybody watched Beth, the Steadfast Stitcher? She's great. She's been doing, once again, 60 starts this year because she turned 60. And then there she is. It is Moonshine Stitchery. She has 40 Flosstubes out there. She is got some really great stuff, and she has a nail business. I love her nails. I'm just saying, love her nails. I painted mine finally again. So, anyways, that's kind of who I've been watching. I'll try and link them below. I've been pretty lazy about that. Okay, 7 minutes of gab. Time to get into the real stuff. Cross stitch. So what have I been up to? Well, I have been stitching in the mornings and the evenings. I've done fairly well the last 2 weeks. And I actually got a finish. I never thought I would get another finish again, but I did. It is Starbucks. This was a Nashville market release this year. And I'm a huge Starbucks fan. I just love Starbucks. Once again, I've explained it's where I go. As soon as I hit Kearney to go see my daughter, I am running to Starbucks. Here it is. Oops, I forgot to trim some threads. It is done. I did some color changes by accident, but you know what? I love them. It is the leaves. They were supposed to be a darker green, and I used the lighter green that's in that cup. I really love the leaves. They really pop. So it was a happy accident. Love the little dachshunds, the wiener dogs. Just super cute. My stitching's not great, but who cares? I like it. So this was on, I believe, 16 count Milk and Honey by Fiber on a Whim. My most favorite fabric of all time, I've decided, is Fiber on a Whim for Ada. Super cute. So now I get the fun of fully finishing it, and I'm going to keep my eye out for something coffee related to put it on. So I'll have to be going to Hobby Lobby. Aw, shucks. Okay, and then I have 3 whips. Do I have 3 whips? I have 3 whips. One I've actually been working on, works in progress. I have a lot of whips now, but these are the ones I've been working on the most. This one, I will get it done. I have been spending a huge amount of time on it because I just love it. I love it. It just soothes my heart. And it is Silver Creek Samplers, the Christmas list. Once again, I am doing the Lori Holt conversion. It is so cute. I just adore it. And I want it done. I'm going to get it done. So I'm turning into kind of a monogamous. Don't Are you singing it? Na. Stop right there. I have turned into a mum. I'm just not going to say it. I'm going to stitch on it. So this is where I've gotten to. Oh, I need to take my needle minder. Just a second. But oh, it's so cute. Hold on. Moving my needle minder. This is 18 count old stationery. I got it at Reflections and Framing in Omaha with Julie, and she serged it up for me. If you look at the side, she's got a serger, and now part of me is like, I need to get my own serger. Oh, jeez. It's so cute. I'm sorry. I'm enjoying looking at it. Yay. So I'll show you. I have what's left. I'm right here on the gingerbread men. And I just need to finish all of this, and it's done. So close to being done. I got all of this done in about 3 days. Now remember, I stitch an hour in the morning and maybe an hour at night, so it's 2 hours a day. So I dedicate my mornings to this. But last night I did dedicate some more time to it because I'm like, I think I'm just going to work until I get it done. I think so. So I am. I want it done. I would like to hang it up for Christmas. It is so cute. Should I put it up one more time? I think I should. Oh my goodness. It's so cute. Oh. Once again, the talent of the designers, the talent of the colors, talent of Lori Holt, just changing a few colors. Just wonderful. Oh, it's so pretty. It is so pretty. Okay, step back. Oh, I love it. And there's so many mistakes in it. And that's my mantra now is there's so many mistakes in it. That's how you know it's handmade. Okay? So anybody's like, you made a mistake. That's right. It's handmade. Okay? It's not out of a factory. It's out of my own heart and joy. So that is slated for a finish no matter what. I do not care. I will finish it because I love it and I want it up for Christmas. So the announcement has been made. Thank you. Next on thy list is I have been still working on, and I didn't bring the pattern picture. I wish I would have. Whoops, I got some magnets stuck to stuff. But I am working on Hawk Run Hollow's Christmas at Hawk Run Hollow. There it is. And I got a little more done on the peacock and the grass. It's so pretty. I love working with NPI silks. I adore it. This is 16 count milk and cream. Wait, let me look. No, this one's milk and honey. This is cream and sugar or something like that. It's a lighter color. So, I don't know. I really should look that up. But anyways, the silks, this is 16 count. I know that for sure. And I know it's fiber on a whim. When you work on Ada, it's the filling in. I like a nice coverage. And on 14 count, you're not getting as much nice coverage. Where here with the 16 count and with the NPI silks, the coverage is very pretty. And it's very soft to the touch. Oh, I have something sticking out there. I don't know. It doesn't knot up. I don't know. But it's so expensive. I know. So that's why I'm getting this block done first. Then I have enough of this color to work on the second block, which will start over here. And then slowly order those NPIs. But yeah, it'll be a slow process. I do love it though. So pretty. And I'm almost done with that block. So I'm determined to get that block done. And over, December, I hope in December I'm working on the second block. It would be nice to do a block a month, but let's be real. That's not going to happen because I keep doing too many other things. And I love it, so that's okay. Okay, then my other whip that I've been doing and working on, oh shoot, I didn't grab that pattern either. I need that pattern. Okay, I gotta go grab the pattern. So I'm going to stop and I'll be right back. I'm back. I bet you didn't even know I was gone. Surprise. Okay, going to show you my other whip. Oh no, that I'm working on, except the pattern is being salty with me. And, okay, I do have the needle. All right, so I couldn't stand it. I had to get it started. This is definitely going to be a slow stitch, but it's so pretty. It is ink circles after the roses. I saw this done on the Welcome Stitchery Flosstube. Shelly and Justine Shelley was working on it. I don't know if she ever got it finished, but it looked like she was slated for a finish on this piece. I don't know if anybody did this one, but this is the piece. It's very Christmassy to me, but it's also very elegant. Like, you can just put it anywhere. And then if you want it for Christmas, you can put it over with some Christmassy stuff. And then you could just stick it somewhere else in your house, and so on and so forth. So anyways, I really love it. And going to show you. I'm battling the pattern here, shoving it back where it goes. I want to protect it. Here are the colors. Classic Colorworks. All of it. Yes, it's all Classic Colorworks. And this is, I'm going to kind of move my grime guard a little bit. All right, this is where we're at. All right, this took me 2 hours. Lots of color changes, but I don't really care. It is so pretty. It is very elegant, it is pretty, and just enjoyable. So it's going to be slow. It's going to take time, but I am wholeheartedly good with that, and not in a hurry to get it done by any means. It's kind of funny with Starbarks. As I was getting close to the end, I literally couldn't make myself finish. I just couldn't do it. It's like, I've enjoyed this so much, I don't want to finish. Isn't that weird? But I have a feeling a lot of you understand. It kind of becomes one of your children in a way. But, you know, not really. Not in a creepy way. You do. You just don't want to let it go. So anyways, that is another whip I am whipping up. So, and I am keeping it in this bag here. And this was made by Goose Design. So I got this a year ago. No, 6 months ago. 6 months ago? Something like that. Oh, and I actually have the sticker for the fabric. The fabric is 18 count vellum Aida fabric. And it is fiber on a whim. So it is very pretty. Wait, is there fiber on a whim? Quarter yard vellum. I think it is. It's probably not now because I said that. Okay, moving on. So I have my book here that my beautiful daughter gave me, and I do have some things written down. I wanted to look at Christmas Hot Grand Hollow. It's not on cream and sugar. It's on Fog Aida. That's what it is. 16 count Fog Aida by Fiber on a Whim. So that is my color, and I did put in to just do one block. Woo! I just saw the price of everything. How much I spent on that. Wow. Yeah, NPIs. What's NIP? Oh, Nebraska Retirement Program. Okay. So anyways, moving on. Sorry, I'm just reminiscing over what I thought I would get done. And then there's a bunch of stuff I haven't even written in here yet. Let's talk Book of Days. I did great on the Book of Days until July. I did great. And then school started. School started, and that is what I got done. Boy, you can tell where school started right here. Right here is where teachers had to go back. And that was the end of Book of Days. So now that things have calmed down at school, I'm kind of into routine again. Gosh, it takes a good 2 months, 2.5 months. I think I could get my Book of Days started again. So it is a fun book to do. It's fun to look back and see what you did. And probably my most favorite part is the stickers. Oh, look at that. I had all these goals. Didn't happen. But that's me. So anyways, this journal, though, is something that it doesn't have to be a yearly thing. I know for Kimberly on Fat Quarter Shop it is, but it could just be something that you just keep. And I have a lot more projects I actually need to put in here because there's 2 on the grant. 1, 2 I haven't put in. Whew. All right, moving on. So yeah, trying to get organized. If you've watched Just Keep Stitching, there's Pam is, not Stephanie, but Pam is going to do 24 and 24 new starts in 2024, and it's really cool how she's done it. She does everything on a spreadsheet, and she's doing 2 a month, 2 starts a month, and 16 of those Stephanie had kitted up for her as Christmas gifts. And so she's got those worked in, and then she added the other 8. And she has, many of them, she has a specific date why she's starting them. It's really cool. So I recommend you go back if you want to and watch that. It's a really good video, and it makes me think, should I do 24 and 24? Because at the rate I'm going kitting up stuff, I think I'm going to have enough. So anyways, thought that was good. Gonna share a little bit of shopping. I got more of these milk caps by Thread Milk Design. I think I said Buttermilk Basin Design last time. They do wool and they have quilting and stuff like that. This is Thread Milk Design. I like these caps. I am going to work on kitting up some more stuff I got. Lots of yummies here. This one I'm very excited about. So I plan to kit up and get started on this pattern right here. Peace, Winter's Peace Sampler. And this is by Artful Offerings. The design's by Karina Hittel. I don't know if I'm saying that right. And I'm not going to do it like that. If you haven't watched Running with Scissors, those 2 ladies are absolutely hilarious. Julie and Jane, they've gotten such a huge following already. They're so fun. They're just fun ladies, so knowledgeable too. But Jane shared this, and I'm like, wouldn't it be cool to do this whole thing in this? So I think I'm going to, and I'm going to do it on opalescent Aida, 18 count Aida. It is opalescent. So I'm very excited about that. And I hope to get that started too. Oh, shocker. I want to start something. Oh my gosh. And then the other stuff in here is for another thing I'm ready to start. It is House on Blueberry Hill. I want to get that ready to roll and kit it up and started. And then, so that's in here. I know. So this is for this one, DMC Floss. Gonna try that out. And then in here, in this little bag, are all the colors for House on Blueberry Hill. Look at this. Look at that. So we got Weeks Dye Works. Ooh, I've never seen that dark pretty blue before. I love blue. Oh, I love blues. I love blue, dark blues, dark red. Okay, I like everything. Oh, look at those colors. Look at those colors. So cute. So this is House on Blueberry Hill by Blueberry Ridge, and she is the daughter to Pansy Patch Quilts designer, but I don't know her name. Okay, and so I'm going to get that all, God be willing, kitted up, and then I'm going to get this one ready because I want to start it in December no matter what, and it is Nora Corbett Pixie Couture Collection Holly. And these are the colors. Oh, look at that. Well, not this, because that's going to be for winter's piece sampler. But look at all those fun colors. And then there's beads. I've never beaded. I'm still working on Queen of Freedom. I want to pull her out. She's going to take forever. But looking at the size of this is 123 by 129. And I'm going to do it on 18 count. And I have enough fabric. I'm going to do it on the opalescent. So, opalescent. I'm going to do it on that. And I may embellish around here with beading. I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see what she does. So I'm going to work on that. So very excited about getting those kitted up, ready to go. And want to get some things started. Okay, then I ordered a few other things out of a pure moment of weakness. Unfortunately, my husband is watching this, and so now he's probably going to talk to me about that. But anyways, I don't know if I shared this, but last time it has come back into reprint. It's no longer out of print. It is With Thy Needle and Thread, Coming to America, The Women of the Mayflower. I love this. I do believe it was Kathy and Melissa, or not Missy, or is it maybe it was just Missy, was working on this. And I think she got it done. And it was out of print, but now it's back in print. So I am excited. I want to get to work on that. I don't have it kitted up yet, but by Jove, I'm going to get it kitted up. So yeah, I'm going to be able to do the 24 and 24. I probably should just do the 12 by 12 on New Year's Eve, which would be amazing. So, okay, and then I ordered some more things. Lori Holt, once again, she is a huge part of why I know how to quilt. Her tutorials are amazing. She does such a great job. And I had help from friends, of course, that I asked questions. But it was mostly her tutorials that I watched, and then Kimberly Jolly. So, Lori started this. This is her Sabbath Day stitch, and I'm going to start it too. I was like, no, I'm going to do something else. But oh my goodness. Hers was gorgeous. And I'm like, that's it. I'm going to start it. And I don't have the Lord's Prayer hanging at my house. Duh, it needs to be. That is scripture that needs to be hanging up in my house. Because it's the answer to everything. And then on the back, it's kind of cool. It talks about what she based it off of. Leela did that sampler there. Isn't that gorgeous? And took some motifs out of that and some pieces. So yeah, and you look at the colors, not that bad. It's not that bad. And then there's the DMC conversion. I would love to do the silks, but I will probably do DMC, and I'll probably do it on 18 count. Or I may do it on 20 count, because I boldly have stepped forth, and I'm going to try 20 count. So I ordered a piece, 20 count wheat. And I am going to try it out and see how it goes. Fiber on a whim. Look at the modeling. Oy vey. It's much more gold. Oh, wow. Look at that. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. So, let's see. This is 18. What is this? 18 by 20. Let's see if it's big enough. And it says, yep, it'd be big enough. But do I want it on this color? What do you think? It's really pretty on that color. I don't know. I gotta think about it. But this is beautiful too. So I ordered that. So I'm very excited about that. Trying something a little smaller. And I'm excited about this pattern. Okay. And then I kind of went a little Hawk Run crazy. Who was it? Oh, Lala D Stitches? No, although I think she has started it. Olivia at Pumpkin Hollow Quilting has started it and finished it in the last couple years. And I've seen several others, and I'm like, that's it. I have been salivating after it for so long, and I just did it. I bought it. Autumn at Hawk Run Hollow. I don't like this. I'm not a Halloween fan, but it was Lala D Stitches says she's just going to take it out and just move this up, I do believe. And I'm like, well, why not? That makes good sense. And I'm already just like, ugh. So I looked at, what if I just got everything? What if I got all the NPI silks, because it calls for NPI, and just purchased the whole thing? Well, my pocketbook can't afford that. It was a very large sum. So I'll do it just like my Christmas at Hawk Run Hollow. Either I'll do NPI and go slowly, just do a little bit at a time, purchase a little at a time, or I will just go ahead and do the DMC conversion. Either way, the DMC, look at all those DMC colors. It's still going to be a pricey little thing to put together, but that's okay. Especially as slow as I go. It'll be fine. And then, oh, there's Christmas at Hawk Run Hollow. I'm like, I've lost my pattern. I found it now. And then I bought the Farms of Hawk Run Hollow. I've seen various stitchers who've completed it. It's gorgeous. It just makes good sense. Living on a farm. But who cares if you live on a farm or not? It's beautiful. And once again, not as many, I hadn't looked at this yet, but look, not as many MPI or DMCs. So maybe a little more affordable. Oh, it's so cute. Okay, so I went a little crazy. And since I'm showing Hawk Runs, there it is. I thought I lost my pattern. I've been running around the house looking for it. Signing up to being old. So this is where I'm at, and this is where I'm going to move next. I'm just going to go boom, boom, boom in order. Dink-a-dink-a-dink, and just follow the order. Oh, it's so pretty. And I actually have one more Hawk Run Hollow. Oh, my closet door's open. Embarrassing. Well, there you go. That's my life. This is my craft room. It is a mess. It's just a big old huge honkin' mess. And my closet's a mess. I am going to organize my craft room. I am so over it, and I'm gonna get it together, people. Gonna get it together. And if not, I'm gonna sit down and stitch something. Maybe take a nap. Okay. So there you go. I am going to do another Christmassy stitch. I wanted to share this. Anne Makes Things on Instagram. She shared this. I'm going to put it together today, and it's a simple free pattern from Sweet Wing Studio. She's a believer in Christ, and a lot of her pieces are dedicated to the Lord, and I love it. This is free. Just go to Sweet Wing Studio. And it's not that big and will go very fast. So I'm excited about that. I'm going to get that going, and I can knock that out of the park in no time as well. So yeah, I have lots of plans. More plans. I am going to try and dye my own fabric. I have been watching videos on how to dye fabric. I have not watched the Fat Quarter one yet, but I plan to. I know Brenda, sorry, I'm reaching for my... Sorry, extreme close-up. Extreme close-up. I am reaching for the RIT dyes I've gotten. Brenda at the Handiwork Maniac, she has dyed a lot of stuff herself. I saw Lala D. I do love Lala D Stitches. You need to watch her. She's a joy. She's been doing her own dyeing. And then on Fat Quarter Shop, they just had a video I need to watch. Last week they did their own dyeing. All right, so what I did is I bought a whole bunch of 18 count Aida, right? Made in China. Nope, I bought 16 count. I could have swore I bought 18 count. But you know what? I think I bought 16 count. Yep, because it does shrink. I have dyed fabric before, and it does shrink up a little bit. So that's why I got it. Okay. So here are the colors I got to try. I got charcoal gray and marigold. This was one I saw the Handiwork Maniac use, and it's beautiful. And I got navy blue, and I got chocolate brown. So I am excited to try and dye. I'm going to give it a whirl, going to play around with it, and see if I can get some pretty colors that I want to use. for my stitching, because obviously I have a lot I want to do. Okay, I'm looking around. I think that's it. I am going to be working on my quilt room today, my craft room. I want to get it organized. Like I said, it's a mess. It's a mess. And get it organized and clean. And I just want to get going on all the stitching, and my job's just cutting into my stitch time. But that's something I look forward to, though, every day when I get home is, cook supper, take care of my animals, love on them, husband, and then just to sit down and just get to stitch for a little bit is just relaxing and peaceful, as a lot of you know. So anyways, Jingle Ball, sign up for it. It's $10. It's not that much. And I am taking the one class, but the way everyone talks that did it, they're like, you don't need the classes. So get on there, sign up and do it. And if you like my video, like and subscribe. And if you don't. So I'm sorry, but there's so much out there. There's just so much to watch now, and everybody's making floss tubes. There's so much to enjoy that matches you, what you're working on, your personality. So yeah, have fun. Find stitchers you like. Wonderful quilting out there that you can find. Crocheting, craft making, how to raise chickens, which I've been watching a lot of those. So absolutely, absolutely. There's so much out there now for us. So have a great week, and if miracles happen, I may be back again in 2 weeks. So thanks for hanging in there, and have a wonderful Halloween. Thanks again. Okay, so this is the Bible portion of the video, and I'm just going to touch a little bit on what I've been reading and just how God's been moving in my life. So I'm in the book of Mark, and unfortunately I'm right where Judas Iscariot has betrayed the Lord. And it's hard to read because you know what's going to happen, and then you know that you, in your own way, continuously betrays the Lord as well. And I think it's humbling, it's hard, and it makes you reflect just on you yourself. So where I'm at is where Jesus is in the garden, chapter 14 in Mark, and they're at Gethsemane, which is the Olive Garden pretty much. And so Jesus is there. He says, sit here while I go and pray. He took Peter, James, and John with him, and he became deeply troubled and distressed. And he told them, my soul is crushed with grief to the point of death. Stay here and keep watch with me. So I was wondering this morning when I was reading that, it's like, but he wants this cup taken from him. He asks God to take it away. Abba, Father, everything's possible for you. Please take this cup of suffering away from me. Yet I want your will to be done, not mine. And so I'm just like, why is he? Because he knows he's going to come back to life. But just commentary and studying and stuff, it shows the real humanness of him. He was 100% human, 100% God. The real humanness of him. He was afraid to die, but he wasn't afraid to die. You know what I mean? He knew the pain and the suffering. And just going through my own experience 2 summers ago, I experienced death. It was close for me. It's closest I've ever been to actually saying goodbye to the world. Like, I thought I was going to die. And I've been dealing with that ever since. And it's the realization that when you die, you will be there to witness your own death. You will be part of it. You will be experiencing it, and it will be happening to you. And Jesus, who is our creator, who is our king and our master, he understands that even beyond what we understand. And he was showing us his true humanness, that he was human, fully human, and he too feared death, but he also knew the glory that would come in just 3 days, the glory of his rising again, conquering death, We do not have to die in our soul, because our soul, it wants to live. Our soul wants to live and live on. So I read another commentary about how it's the world that brings our humanness, like keeps us down on earth, keeps us connected to this world, which makes us scared even more to die. So I don't know. It's just this very morbid topic, but it's where I'm at, and it should help us realize that God has experienced everything we've gone through. He does not sit on his throne, remote, far away, far away, and just, you will do this and you will do not. No. He agonized, he suffered, he was embarrassed by people, ashamed by people. I don't know if he felt embarrassment or not. I'm sure he did. I mean, he went into the desert and experienced all temptation of all kinds, all of it. So it just should make us realize that God is amazing and loves us, and he did everything for us, even to the point of agonizing over death and dying. So, kind of a deep one today. So anyways, I just want to thank you again for hanging out and lasting this long, and have a wonderful week.